Readers gang. Welcome back to the Readers Camp. This is, of course, the report card. Mkaburichi Gugu is my name. This is the home of the freshest, dopest entertainment commentary. Sub if you've not yet done that. Hit the notification bell so that you do not miss when I post and upload. Let's get to brewing.
The report card.
Here we go!
Home of entertainment Henny.
Alright, readers, we're still following up on that gist, of your favorite YouTube Kenyan couple here. The Mr. and Mrs. who are Jesus family, Khabibs and Millie, after that very awkward speech that he gave, or that very awkward moment of him agreeing that yes, I did say a child with my cousin and I'm going to step in and be the daddy. Like, I'm gonna wear the daddy cape and show up and show out that I have never been a deadbeat. I am the daddy. I am here to get it, So the thing is, I think yesterday, first of all, the interwebs were really conflicted because there's a section of guys, and just as we had predicted, like, guys in the industry, leave us normal people alone, people who are just sitting behind there, consuming this Henny. Guys in the industry, like, try to come out, show support, but I just felt like this is such a waste of time. So from the get-go, I think what most of the people are trying to say is if they would have just come correct and said, yes, it is true, they would have been roasted then, and then this whole story would have died. But then again, it was also being said that he is not about to wear the daddy cape to take care of his little niece stroke daughter out of his own accord, but instead the courtrooms have held him. They've held the noose on his neck, and now he's been forced to take care of he's been obliged, actually. Yes, he's been obliged to take care of his responsibilities. But that is not why we are gathered here today. The main gist here is now the wife. What Kenyans call the goat wife, the wives that have had that whatever the dowry paid for them, the legally married ones, the one who came in after this man had his amnesia when he had already accepted Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior. That wife has come out, of course, and she has issued a message supporting her man as expected. That's what saved, born again goat wives do. You have to show up, you have to go full throttle and show full support towards your man. So she posts this in part. Let us listen to what she had to say and then come back here and discuss. So Millie with Jesus said this, and of course she's offering support towards her mans. Guys, as you can guess, this has not been easy, but life is never easy. I understand that we all have a past, and she forgot the part about selective amnesia. The minute someone says, I'm born again. And sometimes that past is tough and hard to understand, but I am also a mother, and I know that every child needs love and support from the parents. So she's stepping in as a stepmommy here. As a mother, I will do all that is possible to assist my husband to support Abby, who is currently Taji's older sister, and now I think they have a niece-nephew, auntie-uncle relationship all wrapped up in one. Wow. And to make sure that that becomes integrated into our family. Have a lovely day, fam, and thank you for your continued support. End of speech. Drops mic, walks away. Yep. So, what else? I am not even surprised that Millie would say something like this. I am not even surprised because this is the same woman who went to crying the other time on that video, acting as if she had no idea that is what this man had done. That he had impregnated someone, a cousin or whatever. He had impregnated another lady and he had absconded his daddy duties. I am not taken aback. And as a matter of fact, you know what? I don't know if it is a thing, like, once you are a born-again Christian, you are always encouraged that you need to stand behind your man. Like, just show solidarity. Don't you ever try to speak up. Don't you ever try to show your original feelings. Don't you ever try to go against your man. You know, like trying to say that this has really hurt my feelings, blah, blah, blah. You need to be one. You know, you have to take up now the role of a stepmother, financially, emotionally, psychologically, physically, up until, and then now, you know what's weird is that the microscope is on these guys' asses, okay? So whatever thing they do, if they mess this up for themselves, if somebody somewhere comes up and they're like, you know what, Millie is purportedly, you know, not being a good stepmom, then they risk again being a topic of discussion or a trending topic. I think what's funny to me is the fakeness. Why won't we just allow these women to live in their truth? Because there's no way are you just going to give that part statement acting like, you know what, I've been hurt, but it's not that hurtful. As in, we need to see. That's why I'm saying this online space is so fake. And whoever you're following, especially these couples that influence you, couple relationships, husband and wife, you know, I'm living $1 million lifestyle. Let me tell you, you guys on the internet are only served like 2% of the real gist, like just 2%. The entire 98% is usually stuff that really does not depict actual reality on ground. You see, when people say vitu kwa ground ni different, this is exactly what they mean. Because there's no way you're going to tell us at CGO, it's hard, but I'm ready to step in as auntie and as stepmom, and we're going to help. And then I'm not going to hold this against him even if it's a thing of the past. It's either you knew from the jump that this child was sired by your husband, or even after knowing, you guys were told, get on your knees and pray because this looks like one of those things called what is this called? A warfare that is being waged against your marriage. I found this response to be rather hypocritical as per usual, just as the husband's whatever thingy. And you see guys were saying, like, if were it not for the courts, this man would not have accepted or would not have taken up responsibility. So this particular response from Millie, what Jesus was expected, it was anticipated, but it also falls in the same box of hypocrisy. Subscribe if you've not, hit notification so that you are part of the gang. Catch it hot when it's still happening. So thanks.